We have seen no sign of people coming up here before us, no garbage from people crossing the border or anything, except for this Okotio pole. I don't remember what these are called. These make great walking sticks, by the way. Somebody had cut this off with the saw and it's laying up here. So no surprise, we're not the first ones to be here. We're gonna go check out the tallest of the Seven Sisters. It's down by Whipple Picnic area, really awesome area.
Yeah, you got the taller peak on the right there. That's the sister off by itself. But then we got the four group.
Oh, okay.
Over to the left.
Yeah.
And the second peak of the group has a more gentler slope.
Where the road ends is typically where the adventure begins for me. My name is Matthew, and this is Exploring God's Country.
So we're headed on the road a little ways here, and then we're going to try and shoot back to a ridge that maybe give us access to the peak. John and I are making our way through the brush here to the base of the climb, or the hike up. And we had a cow path, but it seems it's lost now. We don't see the cow. Well, there's a little cow poo, but they may have bed down right where we're at. Actually, the grass is all matted down. These things feel like sewing needles. Step over those. Over the cactus. Up we go. Ooh, I'm slipping. Some loose stuff.
This is the Whipple Gamma Observatory, and it is an array of 4 open dish telescopes. And a very sophisticated installation run by the Smithsonian Institute.
These holes are from javelina. They dig up the ground to eat the roots of the plants. Yeah, so this goes straight up. We're gonna head to the side and up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks different up here, so than it did down there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we got it figured out, or at least we'll find out.
Yeah.
Cactus. This slope here is a bit loose. I believe we're on the west slope. Maybe there's a little south exposure. It's all this desert brush and ocotillos and cactus, so got to be careful. The ground isn't very stable, but that's kind of the case with most of the stuff out here. Got my mouth again. We have our first glimpse of the top here. Going up these rocks, and gotta be careful. I've fallen a few times filming. But yeah, we can see the top from here. John and I are getting closer and closer, but I imagine maybe half the battle's over.
They're sort of a band, almost like a cow trail
Okay.
that skirts around the, because we don't want to go up this hill
No.
and have to give up altitude.
So cut across the side of that and up.
Yeah.
Right through that notch with all the cactus.
Yeah.
Oh, after watching this video, I realized what really shakes me up are the traverses. That's holding elevation and moving laterally across a mountain. You're doing it and it spooks me a little bit. And this was probably the spookiest part of the whole hike. This video here is not capturing the slope very well and how loose it was.
The red one is new, but the other four, you can see the four mirror dishes there.
Yep.
Those all move in unison. They all track the sky.
Are they radio?
Gamma ray.
Gamma ray.
They're sensitive
Oh.
to gamma rays.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Try not to lose any elevation. It looks like there's a little spot full of cactus we pointed out back there that we can climb up. I may have put my gloves on. A few times I've been out doing this, put my hand in cactus. Make sure the rocks are stable. My friend James got crushed by that one.
Yeah. They call these ankle daggers.
Oh.
And the trail is just loaded with them. Well, the lack of trail is loaded with them. It's only 20 more minutes to the peak.
I'll hold you to that. Oh, cactus. Ankle daggers. What do they call them? Cactus in my hand there. I gotta just pull those out real quick. No big deal. The ongoing joke is about another 20 minutes. This is full of stuff that isn't friendly. They're just essentially having to pick our poison. These little pokey things John calls ankle daggers, is that right?
Yeah.
Or cactus. And plow right through it. There's not much else you can really do.
We're on this sort of volcanic outcropping of rock. And it has like all this lava stuck to it. Very rugged.
So we climbed up this pitch here, and John said I did a little bit of class 3 with just a few steps of class 4. But I'm getting more and more timid as we get higher. I got to figure out what spooks me with this stuff so I can get better with it. But he's going to continue up to the top, and then I'm going to wait for him on the saddle. The saddle looks really awesome down here. How close were you?
Probably 60 or 80 feet from the summit.
Oh my gosh, but I had to rock climb the whole way up, class 4, huh? And give it up. Well, I suppose it was good I decided to turn around, then you didn't overdo it.
Well, I haven't done a hike like this in a long time, and so I'm really kind of doing it without training.
This is truly amazing. we're gonna start heading down towards the Telescope Museum in the car. It's getting a little late. Having a lot of fun on this ridge, taking pictures and just soaking in the view. It is amazing. Part of what gets me is this ground is so loose. John has promised to find an ankle dagger free path down the mountain. I'm looking forward to this.
So I'm really excited to have a big project for work coming up. I'm going to be listing a pretty expensive house over by Saguaro National Park, of all places. I hope I can keep up with making the videos these next couple weeks. These do consume a lot of my time. That said, if you need help buying or selling a home, make sure to reach out to me. There'll be more info on that and this hike in the description below the video.
A little bit of sign of javelina. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera. Kicking the rocks around. They're all over the place up here. We're just going down as fast as we can, so to speak. But we've got into some scree. It's this loose rock. I'm learning all kinds of stuff with you, John. But it slides out from under your feet. So you can't go quite as fast. You got to make sure you got a good step. So we're just about down, huh? 20 minutes, you think?
About 20 more minutes, yeah.
Right there's the observatory.
Behind me we have the Whipple Observatory complex, their gamma scope array. And way across the valley you can see Bobblekeebery Peak.
Oh, thank God. We got some grippy rock right here. I can really stick my shoes to. I wish it was like this the whole way down.
We're getting into some thick brush going this way. I think we ought to traverse to the west a little more.
As much as we tried to stay above the wash, we are now entering the wash itself. John's hopeful that there may be an animal trail. We're seeing tons of sign of javelina everywhere up here. So certainly they busted a trail for us somewhere down here.
Here's a nice little rock rubble trail here that we have. Not very long, but it'll keep us out of the brush for a while.
This is pretty slow going, even though the slope it's just about flat here. Oh crap, that's got a hold of me. It's like a knot.
Cactus.
Holy crap, that thing's got a hold of me good. Ah. Yeah, it's like Velcro, one way in, but not the other way out. Gotta wake my way under this ogotillo. Oh, just plow through that bush. Through, woohoo. I can see our objective. It's very close.
We look for these little rock trails here, rock outcroppings to keep us up out of the cactus and brush. And there is the observatory complex with Bobblekeebery Peak way in the distance. Beautiful sight.
Kind of gotta scramble down some rocks. Looks like it's opening up and maybe gets a little wider, more pedestrian friendly. Well, we're down in the ditch now. It's not fully choked up, but we don't have to deal with this steep side of this hill here. Worry about sliding down that, which maybe John's probably not as worried about that. He's a little more sure-footed than me. so I feel like I could throw a baseball to the car now. However, we're moving at a snail's pace. This is some really rugged terrain here. Crossing our last little ditch, and here we are at the road. Ah, that was awesome.
This is what's nice after every hike, to just have a snack.
That was a pretty cool hike. The sunset's amazing. Looking out here at the, oh gosh, Sierra Rita Mountains in front of us. We gotta do a hike back there someday. It'd be real fun.
Yeah. Well, this was one of the most brushy hikes I've done in a long time.